we have already learnt about question tags, and we know that in an interrogative sentence like "it is a good day, isn't it?" "It is a good day" is a statement and "isn't it" is the question tag. So what are question tags? Question tags are short questions that are placed at the end of sentences. They are mainly used in speech when we want to confirm whether something is true or not, or to encourage a reply from the person being spoken to. Question tags can be positive or negative and are inversely related to statements. You didn't go to school today, did you? Now in this sentence, you didn't go to school today is a negative statement and did you is the positive question tag used. How have we formed this question tag? Now our negative statement, "you didn't go to school today," comprises of the subject "you," the auxiliary verb "didn't," and "go" as the main verb. So how have we formed the positive question tag? We have taken the auxiliary verb used in the sentence, which is "didn't." We have removed the negative part, which is N'(T), and then we have added the subject. Jim hasn't gone hiking, has he? Now in this sentence, Jim hasn't gone hiking is the negative statement and has he is our positive question tag. How have we formed it? Now a negative statement consists of the subject Jim, the auxiliary verb hasn't, and the main verb gone. Now we know that our question tags always contain pronouns. We never use nouns in our question tags. So we have used he, which is the appropriate pronoun, to replace Jim in the question tag. And how have we formed this question tag? We have used the auxiliary verb in the statement, which is hasn't. We have removed the negative part, N'(T), and we have followed it with the subject, which is he in this case. You won't tell lies again, will you? Now in this sentence, you won't tell lies again is a negative statement and positive question tag is will you. How have we formed it? So our negative statement has the subject you, the auxiliary verb won't, and tell as the main verb. How have we formed the positive question tag? We have used the auxiliary verb in the statement, which is won't, which means will, N'(T). From that, we have removed the N'(T). So we get will, and then we have added the subject you. It isn't very cold today, is it? Now in this sentence, it isn't very cold today is our negative statement. Is it is the positive question tag. How have we formed it? Now a negative statement has the subject it and isn't as the main verb. And how have we formed the positive question tag is it? We have used the be verb in the statement, which is isn't. We have removed the N'(T) and then we have added the subject it. We have never seen something like this, have we? Now in this sentence, we have never seen something like this is the negative statement and have we is the positive question tag. How have we formed this? So our negative statement has the subject we, have as the auxiliary verb, and seen as the main verb. How have we formed the positive question tag? Have we? We have used the auxiliary verb in the statement, which is have. We have removed the negative word. Which is the negative word here? Never. And then we have added the subject. So we have never seen something like this, have we? Now let us do this exercise. Fill in the blank with an appropriate question tag. He has no patience, dash. Now our statement here is a negative statement, it has the negative words, no. So our question tag will be positive. How will we form the question tag? We will take the main verb has, then we will remove the negative word no, and then we will place the subject he. So our sentence will be, he has no patience, has he? Now let us do this exercise. Fill in the blank with an appropriate question tag. Sally wouldn't come for the protest march, and we have to fill in the question tag. What will it be? Let us see. Our subject here is Sally. So we will use the appropriate pronoun, which will be she in this case. Then wouldn't is our auxiliary verb here, and come is the main verb. We use the auxiliary verb in the sentence. So we have Sally wouldn't come for the protest march. Would, we have removed the N apostrophe T from this auxiliary verb, and then we add the subject she. So Sally wouldn't come for the protest march, would she? So what did we learn today? Today we have learned to form positive question tags when our statements are negative. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStation, iPad, watches and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So learning at DeltaStep is not just fun and easy, it is also rewarding. So register for free now.